Hello, my name is Marian Koturčević from veteri.com, and this video is done in partnership with Concord Pacific. So I will be discussing the uh, technology of veteri and the solutions and the problems that it can attack and solve. So problem number one, the companies need custom solutions. Cities and utilities need custom solutions. People need custom solutions, and custom solutions are expensive to buy, difficult to make, and hard to maintain. Why? Because you need to hire programmers, you need to hire people to manage the projects, you need to hire all kinds of things and spend all kinds of expenses to build all of these solutions that all the companies and people need. So the solution is a smart cloud system that basically enables us for a fast and flexible creation of custom solutions with smart configurations compared to the programming efforts from the previous slide. So they are also very inexpensive and quick to maintain. We have built a few applications from it already, like smart meters, other smart applications like digital verification and application for restaurants and hotels, which I'm gonna get into shortly. So to sum up what is a smart cloud system, it's automated database and processing a system that can connect to web applications, can connect to electronic devices, to server systems, to mobile devices like your Android or iPhone, to internet, Facebook, Twitter. It can connect directly to people. It can uh, connect to multiples of all of these things, and we can build multiple panels for different functionalities, and it can basically send back and forth informations, collect informations, process informations through all of these interfaces, and it can process its own data and can send reports, and all of this costs less to implement and operate compared to conventional practices of developing applications. So how much faster we can do this? Well, on the chart at the right, you can see that if you hire programmers, it would take about 20 months to complete, and we can do it only within a month and a half to two. And most of this time would be because we need to hire graphic designers and people to do other things where the work for the smart cloud configurations only takes a few hours to a few days. Another good way to compare this to real life relevance is if you, for example, you have a toy factory and then you have Lego cubes. In the toy factory, you have to buy the factory, you have to invest into machines, you have to invest into people to design and build these things. You need to have lots of expenses where having Lego cubes, you can actually build these toy figures from the comfort of your home at pretty quick pace, and also uh, you can actually change one shape to another, or you can do many different variations much faster than you would do in a factory, and of course much more inexpensive. Okay, so enough about science. Let's move to market size for our smart water meter, which is the product with the most potential we have. So also I draw an icon of freight train because the market is a freight train, which means uh, the train is already started moving, and it's gonna get to its destination whether we exist on the marketplace or not. Uh, for example, there are 1.9 billion water meter units worldwide, and it's growing at 2% per year. Now, when we translate this to a smart meter business, that's a 45 billion smart water meter market per year. And this is if smart solutions are fast, flexible, and cheap, which is our competitive advantage. and only less than 5% currently the smart meters have penetrated worldwide, because smart solutions are expensive, difficult, and hard, and this is what other companies offer. So as I said, the train moves, and it's currently at 5%. So whether we exist or not, it will get to 100% sooner or later. So going back to United States, the freight train here is at 30%. Most of this is because USA is heavily financed by government, and also there is a big problem with water, the scarcity. It's a worldwide problem. However, United States is leading the game, and so the average price of AMI smart water meters of the competition is $312 per meter, and with antennas, installation, software, maintenance cost of $1 per meter per month climbs to over $400. Our comparable solution costs $129 per meter, where installation is super easy. So we have developed additional extra technology that we have integrated into the hardware that enables us to do this. As well as for our maintenance cost is 1 cent per month, which we can also give for 2 to 3 years for totally free to the clients. And we can custom fit the software to meet all customer needs through the smart cloud system, as we discussed before. Antennas that we offer are also solar powered at $200 to $250. Don't cost any electricity, and they can cover a wide area. We can also offer open close valve version for $169 per meter, which none of the competition offers, because we have extra innovations that are into the hardware and software that enables us to do this reliably. And in addition, we can offer a warranty of 2 years, while return on investment is predicted within 2 years, which is basically the investment is under the warranty, the return on investment. And also all of the components like batteries, mechanisms, and everything within the meter is maintainable. And none of the competitor systems offer these pricings and these features. And as I said, USA smart water meter market is very hot, with 30% of the clients that have already installed AMR or AMI solutions. Now, there is distinction between AMR and AMI. AMI is the most advanced, which we are actually offering, and AMR is less advanced, where you still need people to read the meters. While they don't go into the houses, they still need to be in close range, personally, by car or by foot, to do this. So our innovations can save millions and offer much better functionality to clients. And as I said, currently 70% of USA market is looking to buy these solutions now. I mean, they're all educated that this is something they need to invest, and they will within the next 7 to 10 years. From 30% in USA, it's predicted that we will go to 100% market, which is even at 100%. This is a reoccurring market. So every 10 to 15 years, they will need to buy these things again. And it's not that if it comes to 100% that it's all over. However, with our proposal, we can greatly accelerate the adoption at much better price points, with much better warranty, with much affordable maintenance, with much better computer system, which is the smart cloud. We can actually do the automated emails, we can do automating reports, we can print the bills automatically. Now, all of these things are not even offered by competitive systems. They're actually, the clients need to buy different services, basically to do all these things, which cost them extra money. And we can, in fact, offer all of this within one package that is more than twice affordable when you count the maintenance and factor in the maintenance and everything else, it's actually 3 times more affordable in the long run compared to any competitive solution, which is AMI, which is the most advanced solution. And we can offer functionalities like open close valve, which is very important when you try to save water, because now during the drought periods you can lower the usage of the high spending clients to like 60 or 70%. Or if someone does not pay for the water, you can disconnect him, turn him off from your office, and many other advantages which our system can offer. And one of the biggest advantages is the flexibility of the software. Each of these clients need different solutions, and we work with dozens of clients, and all of them want something different, want the system to work different. Some of them say, okay, the leakages should be billed directly to the clients. Other them says the leakages should not be billed because we want to charge them more. And some clients say, we want the water meter when it's in the pit. When the water comes in, we want alarms, so we're gonna know there is a water into the pit. And I mean, this is just example of many different variants how clients want to use the system and what is really good about our system. And we can custom fit all of these functionalities based on what they want and how they want it to be. So our first question to them would be, what do you have and how this should work from your point of view, and then we're gonna custom fit this solution based on what exactly they need. So which is much better approach to selling these solutions versus having something fixed and expensive like all the other competition has. So we are at the market size for the smart world. It's a 5 trillion market per year worldwide. Well, this includes anything that we can cover besides smart meters, which is anything with web applications, electronics, or any devices, or SCADA systems, or you name it. This is the place where we can get into with this technology. So while we are still at the smart meters, let's just discuss this picture here. Basically, all the things that you see on the periphery are the smart meters. The smart cloud is on the far left, where we basically provide all this software to do all of these services and can be custom fit for all the clients individually. On the top, you can see the end users where they are could be you living in an apartment, want to check your bill or how much did you consume this month or during the month, or there could be the utility department that wants to drill down into the data, see graphical representation of things, of the consumptions, or view many different data parameters for all the meters. And in the middle, we have the solar GPRS devices and solar transponders. The difference is that the GPRS has a SIM card, that's a data card that comes from like Verizon or T-Mobile or a place like that. It's the same SIM card that goes in your phone. And the transponders, they don't have SIM cards. They basically extend the range between the GPRS and the meters to cover wider areas. So the business model is very simple. We can offer the most affordable solutions at 100%, 200% better price, as we discussed. Offer smart customization for all clients to meet all client needs, and of course make big sales. We made $500,000 in 2016, which is 150% increase from the previous year. Make big profits. For the smart meter, it's actually 65% profit margin at the prices at the services that we offer. So as for the market adoption, our current clients are utility and water departments, because mostly we focus on the smart meters at this time. But we can easily expand into different client spaces across all industries. So we work with over 30 clients across Eastern Europe, Macedonia, surrounding countries, Italy, Venice, Alhambra. We made some presentations there. United States, they show a very big interest. Las Vegas Valley District. They also showed very big interest. I actually talked to clients from Colorado, from Arizona, and from other places. Pretty much all of them showed like a really, really big interest because all of them, they can see the potential, and all of them are actually thinking uh, uh, big. So none of them wants to install this kind of system just so, oh, okay, I want to see how the pilot project works. All of them want to install it because they want to equip the whole city with this kind of technology. And all of these clients that we talk to, this is their really the final ambition. And all of them would be very interested in installing exactly the system that we have. This slide is about competition. All of these companies are at least multi-billion. I mean, most of them are multi-billion, and all of them kind of compete with what we have. However, our innovative technology and innovations we put into the system to build this, to get all of these advantages that we've discussed, we pretty much are ahead of everyone here that you see, and we just need to explain to the clients what we offer, and uh, basically they're gonna follow up with the rest of the story because they already know what the competition offers. They've been at least pitched a few times from different clients and different solutions, and especially in the United States, this is very popular right now, and all of them would be extremely interested in looking at a solution like ours. So this is the competitive advantage slide. 100% or 200% less expensive to purchase and maintain, as I explained previously. Computer adaptable and flexible smart cloud system, that's very important. New approach to software and hardware integrations. This is where some of our innovations come for many new features that we can offer and others cannot. Non-complex design and intelligent software components. Reliable bidirectional communication, which is very important also for example, open-close valve to easy installation process and many other things. We can at least give like 30 commands to the meter that are very unique, and none of the competition can do something like that. Very simple installation with 100% success rate. All maintainable components. This is another big selling point because when clients buy systems like this, they want to know that they can, if something goes wrong, they can be maintained, or there is a warranty, or the battery can be changed, or the mechanism, or all the things. And it's very important to mention because competition also lacks in this regard, and they really are selling these things. And if something goes wrong, they ask the clients to buy a new one, basically. Easily upgradable to devices from different manufacturers. This is something I didn't discuss, but we are not a water meter manufacturer. Basically, we basically just create this technology and the electronics and the software that goes into the water meter. So that's actually a really good advantage because now we can actually integrate different brands of meters into our system, and we can easily adapt it to worldwide for different client needs. And the water meter is just one branch of everything else that can be done in this sector. So we're just focusing on water meters right now, but we can easily do like many different brands and things like that depending on what the clients need. The team consists of myself, Marian Kotorsevic. So just a few facts here. Innovator of Smart Cloud, configurable smart system for water reading, monitor and control. Digital verification of mobile work activity. This is application also some of our clients use, that they can track controllers on the map and they can verify readings of meters and other things as well. All of their mobile activity is served through the smart cloud, and management is advised on daily level through daily reports about all the things they do. So I can also show you a demo later of how that works. Multi-channel web-based engine for collecting, processing, structuring web channel and services. That's something I previously worked on. And this is the other rest of the team that we work together on this project, and you can read about them. This is the user testimonial page, very important. So for example, the water department of Niš, Serbia, they have tested 4 other brands of meters reading system, which is Elster, EWT, INSA, Bylan, and your smart meter system is the best. This is what they're saying. If your pilot project is successful, we will be installing the whole city with this technology. So many of these cities are saying this, and we already have successful pilot projects, so we are actually moving forward next year into installing much bigger quantities. With your technology, we can also read INSA brand meters, which we have a lot of. Your system is only good solution to us. So this is from this Serbia, where they have a different brand of meters that through our system we've been able to read, and so they're very satisfied with this, because a lot of their city is equipped with this brand. It's a Serbian brand of meters. If we install your smart meter system in Venice, then you can easily sell it anywhere in the world. This is what Venice, Italy is saying. Our options for billing and customizations we need are very expensive to implement. It is great that your solution provides all that we need at no extra cost, and it can be easily upgraded in future for anything else we would need. This is Alhambra from United States. For the financials, we are basically looking for funds to expand the United States and the world. So before we finish off, I want to walk you through a demo of the smart cloud system and all the application with smart water meters or other things we do. So for example, there is a login screen, and I'm not gonna go over all the details of this data. All of this data is very important. For example, the month of 9/2007, and all the parameters you see there extremely important. They show anything from information about the user, information about the meter, how you control the meter, through all the meter parameters, consumptions, monthly, daily, all these things, and all these things are very important and can be changed and configured based on what the client needs. There are many different filters that also can be adjusted. For example, now the clients can also go ahead and print their bills about certain month, and this is all configurable, so each client can get a different looking bills depending on what they want and how they want this to be. Other things are, for example, if we go to the chart view, there is like different views of different, for example, this is how many meters are in each building. This is meters divided by municipality, and these are some other information. This is how many are attached to transponders or GPS devices. There is also a map view that you can actually view all of them, where they position on the map, and you can of course zoom in and check the individual position for all of these things. There is like the history view, where you can go and for a particular meter view all of its history, or for a particular month. And then if you want, you can actually export this history into Excel table, which contains all the basic information about that particular month and that meter. Also, you can do chart view, where you can, for a certain month, you can actually view the graphical representation. For this here, it says like which day of September, how much was the consumption. Then you can drill down into the time stamp for each particular day and hour. And this is difference in consumption, so you can go back to the history and view how for that particular location, meter, and what date and time, what happened. then you would be able to do something like regions. So this is for different groupation of meters, their consumption and how they compare to each other, and you can stack all of them up. You can actually zoom in to the hourly or daily level and then see how they stack up to each other. Uh, okay, so that was a showcase what we can do with the smart cloud system and how we can custom fit specific requirements. Of course, we can do much more than that. That was just the one simple demo. And this is our contact, and hope you had a good day, had a great time listening to the presentation.